keren ya?
Yes.
Oh bagus ya.
Polygon.
This has the potential to be a very beautiful afternoon in Jakarta. Look at this.
Here's a new beginnings. I can't sleep alone. 'Cause if I do, I'll think of you. The nights are so long. Wondering if you miss me too. I'm losing myself in the city sounds. For a while I'm fine, but as soon as it gets quiet, I'm screwed.
So here we are, we made it into Jakarta. It's night. I'm sitting here with Jakarta skyline in the back, having some golf on the television, which is very nice. I've been several times asked about, what do you think about Jakarta? Like when I moved to Indonesia, a lot of people said, don't go to Jakarta. It's just a lot of traffic everywhere. And I remember the first time I had a layover here a night in Jakarta, I was like, this is surprisingly nice. And I went into the city with my family and went to the shopping mall and was like, what? Is this Indonesia? So we made our way to one of the biggest shopping malls in Indonesia. It's so big.
Better than all of the others. Just us. Said we would let things come between us. Let love will not be us, not us, not us. But we let each other down.
I was a little bit mind blown of how Jakarta was, and it wasn't that much traffic, and this was before COVID. And then I've been having a couple of other layovers in Jakarta, and people have often ask me, what do you think about Jakarta? Today I really got to like soak in the vibe of Jakarta in different ways. When I was driving through Jakarta on the motorbike from the airport all the way into the central Jakarta, going from the airport and all the way into Jakarta, you really see the diverse and also the different life standards that Jakarta holds. It has everything from poor areas to like the biggest buildings, most beautiful buildings you find in Indonesia basically, and everything in the same place and almost next to each other. And I've said that in several edits before when I've been going through Jakarta, that what I really find fascinating with Jakarta, you have the mix of Indonesian kampung vibe, and next to that you have the big skyscrapers, and they are just like skyscrapers, kampung, side by side. And that I think is really fascinating. And you have the big crazy shopping malls and fancy restaurants, all of this expensive stuff, but at the same time next to that you will have a little warung by the road selling food for 5,000. So the specter is insane in this city. I've also heard a lot of people talking about pollution. And I can imagine that Jakarta is a place with a lot of pollution. And I've also been flying into Jakarta, seeing like this massive thing laying over the city, which probably is pollution. But today, flying into Jakarta and driving around in Jakarta, it's been clear sky, blue sky, we had sunset. And it was just an amazing experience driving around in Jakarta, just feeling the vibe of Jakarta in nice air. It was clear, it was very beautiful. So for me, my experiences of Jakarta is quite good. I moved to Indonesia and I heard a lot negative about Jakarta. But I have to say, in my experience, and this is the 4th or 5th time I have in layovers in Jakarta, my wife and I have been talking like we have to go to Jakarta and like really see and explore what is happening in Jakarta and around Jakarta. And like being here today, I've been thinking like, wow, I have to bring my family here. We really have to explore Jakarta and all of those nice restaurants, buildings. Jakarta is a city that has everything. Makes sense, since it is the biggest city and the capital of Indonesia. but it's really, yeah, nice. And coming from Lombok, I live in Lombok, and that is so different from Jakarta. So that's probably also why I'm so positive to Jakarta, because like going around in Jakarta when you're used to nothing, it's so fascinating. Driving into Jakarta today, I was like, oh, look at this, look at that, oh, wow, it's so nice. Left, right, back, forth. And the traffic in Jakarta is crazy, but at the same time, it works so well. But as you can see in the clips here, people are coming from everywhere, and there's so much going on in the traffic, but it works. Like if you would put 1,000 Norwegians into this, it will never work. We will crash right away. But here it works. So for everyone asking, what do you think about Jakarta? This is my first impressions that I've been having 5 times. And I really have to explore Jakarta. So if that day will ever come that I get that opportunity to explore Jakarta with my family, please let me know in the comments below what I have to do in Jakarta. But I feel like today that I've really been seeing the whole specter of Jakarta just from driving bikes. But now I'm in this really fancy area. There was a lot of green parks and it was very beautiful. The streets were clean, beautiful. And earlier today I was driving in this very destroyed streets with a lot of holes, a lot of garbage. So it definitely has everything. Thank you so much for watching. A little bit different edit. This is not usually what I do. But I figured out after so many times in Jakarta and people ask me, what do you think about Jakarta? That I wanted to just sit down and let you know my first thoughts of Jakarta. Really looking forward to get the opportunity to really explore this city. See you on the next one. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. See ya!